Let's have a quick catch up to see how each of the rivals is doing. We have 3 metrics in which to track each rival's progress. We have points, which are earned during challenges, with bonus points awarded for winning in the rival duels. These award specific benefits during some challenges. The challenge leaderboard, where the best performing player in each challenge is tracked, and the 1v1 leaderboard, where we can see who is performing the best during the rival duels. Manicist currently holds the lead in all 3 metrics, with Hikari not far behind. As for the card pools, 6 players currently hold emblems that will award them with archetype specific cards in future episodes. Now, let's go on with the show. Today the rivals will be playing Zap Zap Zoom. Each round, a zoomed in image of a card will be displayed. Players will have 30 seconds to make a single guess as to what that card might be. After the 30 seconds are up, a new image of the same card, but less zoomed in, will be shown, and this process will repeat up to 5 times per card. Each player may only make 1 guess per 30-second interval. The first person to correctly guess each card will receive a prize, which will be distributed every 5 rounds. Each correct guess will award points based on how many guesses it took for you to guess correctly. I will be starting the first round in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your first image is this. Begin.
Easy.
3, 2, 1. The next image.
I probably didn't type it fast enough.
I hope you did it.
Oh, time is up. I don't
Typed
know.
it just after the first 1, 2, but I had it out now.
But we're going again.
I think we all got it, but first one was iffy for me.
I got it in the first round.
Alright, next one.
I feel so stupid. I didn't
Alright.
get the first time.
So that is round 1 over. We're going to go straight into round 2. So we'll be starting in
I'm gonna cry.
3, 2, 1. Here is your first image, and there's the timer. Now, is anyone good enough with random color background to work out what card this is?
This feels familiar. It gets a spell.
I habe it.
Oh, Whistling Bird sounds confident. 3, 2, 1. Next up.
Wo I annot.
Oh, bruh.
Tere is STH, also ab ihren I schuld B korrekt.
3, 2, 1. Next image.
Yay, okay, I got it.
Oh, that's Gary. It's Gary Wright.
With that said, obviously everyone knows what this card was by now. Everyone's already got the answer right. So we will be going on to round 3, which will be starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Easy.
I think so too.
7.
I know my boy
6,
there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next image. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I
Yeah.
got it.
Next up.
It took me a second.
That is clearly a Magic the Gathering card.
It could be. 4, 3, 2, 1. Next up.
In my
Lese
first
it is
guess.
Bestakos.
Well,
No way I know the exact name of this.
before this.
Last image.
Draco, I think I was too vague.
The noodle guy.
Alright, so with that one done, we will now be moving
Wo
on
war ist I
to
Tomato?
the 4th one. So what is it? You should know what it is. Alright, well, we're going into the next one in 3, 2,
Clown.
1. There we go.
Done.
I will allow these meme answers, by the way. They are all fine. You don't have to type them out again.
Got it.
Oft Paco knew.
Me.
3, 2,
Paco did.
1.
I said the meme answer.
It could be anything.
Time is up. Next up.
Stop defense 2.
I
Restart
like
the timer.
the Digimon cards.
Yes,
Blaster Blade.
Remember, even if you don't know, you might as well get a guess every 30 seconds, because you don't lose anything for trying.
I loved the first Digimon movie.
I'm glad you liked the first Digimon movie.
Hier etwas cool.
Next up. Man, who
Ich
could
gehe
that be?
Poromon.
Who could that be?
Is that Blaster Dark?
I don't think I can accept Blaster Dark.
I got it now. Who actually know this card?
He's handsome.
Tomatodon fork total ost answer at the end.
I'll give you the answers when we do the prize giving.
I am so confused to what it can be.
3, 2, 1.
We all knew.
All right,
I
everyone
legit played
does.
this deck week 1.
Everyone
Very
does
best
have
chat.
this now, so we're gonna cut that off.
I honestly see it once in my life.
So, who's ready for round 5? After round 5, we will be giving out prizes, and we'll be giving out the answers. So, we'll be starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Done. Yes.
2, 1. That one. There we go.
Ich saß so schockiert vor
Well,
einem
I will
Moment.
go get some Arizona.
That is clearly Hikari.
Yes.
All right, at this point, it looks like everyone has gotten the answer, so I will just go ahead and show you the final image. Oh, who could that be? Who could that
The
be?
resemblance is uncanny.
All right, so now we will go ahead and give
It is
out
Hikari.
the prizes
Hikari,
real
but
quick.
useful.
So, for round 1, we had Void Velger Requiem, and the fastest player was Milanesso. So Milanesso will be receiving Hermit's Soul. So I will just go ahead and add that to Milanesso's card
My
pool.
husband.
Next up,
Damit Sud is your husband Hikari.
round 2, the answer was... I suppose I should hide that one for now as well. Cyber Dragon, and the fastest player was Whistling Bird. So for that, Whistling Bird will be receiving 3 copies of Stealth Agic.
Nuo. I needed that.
Well, tough. You haven't got it. So for round 3, the answer was Spice the Elite Noodle Ninja.
Dann wird Tomato.
The fastest was Parko. Parko will be receiving the first bundle of today, and that is the Ancient Forces Bundle.
Loudly, loudly,
Nice.
loudly, loudly.
This is all scripted.
So Parko will be receiving the Ancient Forces Bundle. Next
Ancient
up,
Forces Paco.
it was right across, and the fastest once again was Parko. So Parko will be receiving 3 copies of Twin Edge Dragon.
Again,
Yeah.
scripted.
Very, very powerful card that has seen a lot of play in a couple of different decks. So we'll see if
Read.
Parko can make good use of it. And then finally,
You need
our
to
5th
faster.
round was the Dark Magician Girl. And once again, Parko did actually come out on top, getting the fastest. So Parko will be receiving
Rigged.
3 copies of Rice Terror Secure.
I was 1 second too slow. Hey,
Wegen.
item losing
We are
teabag.
so bad.
Going on to round 6, we will be starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Got it.
Next up is the one.
I will be faster so eine Ohrlate. Ja,
I did this one.
kann zu
I added an
Typenslöber.
extra word.
I will let you know, Hunter, that I did accept your answer, so don't have to worry about that. Next up, and just remember, if you don't have any idea, just literally throw in anything.
Wait, I got IT right first time.
Next up,
I mean, still fun.
Woohoo, I got it right first time.
Goats used this card.
Cool.
alright, so with that, everyone has gotten the answer correct. We'll just take a look at the last image. There it
Let's
was.
go, Hauga.
Alright, going on to round 7, we will be starting in 3, 2, 1. Good luck.
Done.
I bro.
I do just want to say, some of you are actually possibly insane with how fast you're getting some of these. Next up, remember, even if you have no idea, just throw something in. Because worst case scenario, you get it wrong and you don't lose anything. And next up, we have...
I covered all 3 each time just in case.
Next one.
Semantics.
Tomato.
Who could it be?
Oh, Freckise, do you need to wiggle cards like this?
Oh, you don't have to worry about it too much. And the final one. Oh, who could this be?
Definitely Vulcan.
I don't know if anyone recognizes this card. It's a bit niche, I do understand. Not everyone probably will have seen this card before. But it is good to like learn about these sort of things. So since we have everyone's answers, we will be moving on to round 8. So, we'll be doing our countdown again. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. What card could this be? I'm seeing some good guesses. 4, 3, 2, 1. Next up. I will say Milanesso, that is not enough of an answer.
Why am I thinking of a butterfly
Dan.
card?
I have it.
1. Next up. I will say again, that is not a good enough answer, Draco. Next image. 3, 2, 1. And our final image.
That is Ghost Rider.
Yep, Ghost Rider.
Tomato uses a Ghost Rider confirmed.
I went the coin flip Yuhi card. Thought it looked like
Here's
never
Bossy
See
seen
Boss.
that.
on.
I give up.
First.
Never seen it. Oh, rest in peace. Round
Yes.
9. Let's get going. First image. 3, 2, 1. Go. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Got some really good guesses. 3, 2, 1. Next image. Got 10 more seconds. Next image.
Thuck.
I'd this one.
I'm totally last in this game.
Next image. Who is it?
Guys, it's Wiz.
Die misst die Petron 2.
Master of Seven's Road.
Scott the Waz.
It's not Scott the Was. Just so we're clear. I just want to make sure you understand it's not Scott the Was. This is the last image.
Jesus.
The Wizard of Oz.
My first guess was Seven's Road card. Keck fuck me.
Trash card.
Just trash card. That's all we're getting now. All right, that is round 9 complete. So round 10,
Did you guess
last
7 Road
one
Sorcerer?
before
Iblamesora.
we go on to giving out more prizes. So let's do our countdown. 3, 2, 1. Good luck. 4, 3, 2, 1. Next image. I'm seeing some good guesses. Next up.
Tomato.
Real.
I
That took
Wunderhof
too long.
fast Hikaribas. I Agripago.
I want to say as well, I don't know how one person got this on the first image,
I was
which is
thinking
actually
maybe It
shocking.
was like a fairy.
Tomato, just tell me if I'm first or not. I'm gonna cry.
Hacking Dragon Bros?
Badcard.com.
Probably
I feel
using
so
reverse
stupid.
image search. Probably Paco.
2, 1. And then the final image.
Eh.
It
My
took me too
husband.
much to realize what it was.
10 seconds left.
Eminem.
Crutches.
4,
I-Code pro Knopf.
3,
Wo figuriert
2,
Tat ohne Out 4 Stund.
1. Alright, so now it's time to give out some
Yes, Luke, Kelvin,
prizes. So,
Imagine having a degenerate cyborg as a husband.
round 6. The answer was Magic Curtain.
Papa.
And the fastest was Hunter. So Hunter will be receiving a bundle. This is the Disco Fever bundle. So Hunter, you have your Disco Fever bundle. This does come
Mimi.
with an
Oh, I
emblem,
kinda needed that.
which is
That's a good
pretty
bundle.
tight. So next up, we have round 7, which was Yggdrago the Sky Emperor middle piece, and the fastest was Parko. Parko actually killing this one somehow. I don't know what has happened with Parko. He suddenly turned it on. But Parko's prize is... It's not a bad prize, but it is a bit situational. And the prize is Seraph of Darkness. So you'll be receiving 3 copies
Duo.
of Seraph of Darkness, Mr. Pucko.
Immediate.
Next up, round 8, it was Beast Gear Emperor Catapult Kong. And fastest was Pro Manicist, which means Pro Manicist will be receiving a bundle,
I
and
didn't
he will be
even
receiving
get it at all.
the Dragonic Resonance Bundle. This one, probably a lot of people are going to have wanted. It's quite powerful, especially early on.
Yo, that is
I'm not
huge.
getting anything.
Oh, don't you worry, don't you worry. There will be more. There will always be more. But again, this does come with an emblem. I will tell you now, the emblem is the Elemental Dragon emblem. So take that for what you will. You're not supposed to really know what the emblems are going to give you, but the names do always give a bit of a hint. This one is Elemental Dragon emblem. So next up, round 9, the answer was
Elemental
Seven's
Dragon.
Paladin. And this one was gotten by Milanesso almost instantly. Like, my man clearly is the main Yuga fanboy. He got
The
this so
CSRM
quickly.
bundle.
And the prize for this one is Light Sorcerer of Sanctity. So Milanesso will be receiving 3
Oh.
copies of
Oh,
Light
wow.
Sorc of Sanct.
That's good.
Card is also very good.
They'll be throwing that into Milanesso's collection. And then I believe we have a singular prize left to give out at the moment. And that is going to be our,
I needed that
Round
for
10.
ancient forces.
which was Metarian Assuristar. Now, I will say, this took everyone a long time to get. Anyone who took a few rounds to get this, do not feel bad about that whatsoever. But Hikari got this within about 2.5 seconds. I genuinely could not believe how
WTF.
quickly Hikari got this. I don't know how long Hikari spends a day staring at this card, but she does, apparently. But her prize is an interesting one. It's not a bundle, but it is an interesting card. This is Mismatched Rivalry at 3 copies. So, you know, Konami
Hikari
believe
got
this card is worth having a limit 1. Now, you've got 3 of it. So, that is going to be that over. So, we will be going on to our 3rd round and our next 5 cards. So,
I don't remember this card.
you don't remember? Oh, no. Well, it's because no one's used it.
Sneak.
It came out in a box, went limit 1, and everyone went, there's other limit 1 cards I would rather use. Wait, is it limit 1 here too? No. We have our own ban list. The rooms that I make are
No.
always unrestricted, so you will be able to use 3 copies out of it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck. What card could it be?
Ave card.
I know this may be.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I think I got
Next
it.
image. My music, no! Why have you stopped? There we go. 10 seconds. Remember, if you haven't guessed yet this round, you might as well throw something in. 5, 4.
I swear if I got
3,
the card right,
I wanted
and
to
didn't get
type
it
in
first,
one
I would
word,
be
so
sad.
I'm
First
afraid
one,
it's too
the
late.
really cool I've
Next up.
incorrect.
Okay, I get it right.
Hvorfor står YouTube unklar?
I typed the full word in.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Der are multiple
Next image. Oh, look at those little hands. Who is it?
Pointos lovely.
I call this hacks.
Moll.
So I have received all the answers, so I will go ahead and show you the
Dragon
final image.
back.
Who is it? Who is that guy? Who is it? Who could it be? In 3, 2,
RR Fanatic.
1. Let's go. Who is it?
Done.
Yeah, don't worry. Everyone that's got it right, even with their weird, like I get who you're talking about. There is no other card you could be referencing. Right, 2, 1. Next image.
Tomato using the uncensored art.
All art that we have from this is taken from DLM. So if you don't like the art, it's DLM's fault.
At screen.
No, I love it.
4, 3, 2,
But does it
1.
say a would appear of the card get this card instantly? I wonder.
Let's say I typed a bit slower with one hand.
claiming.
Autocorrect trying to
Oh
fix
God,
my
oh no.
words is slowing me down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next image.
Hips do not lie.
Hi, Bemin.
Who could it be, everyone? Who could that be? Alright, I do have all the answers, so I will go ahead and reveal the final image.
Avian Spelltactics.
Who is she? Who could she be? Next up, we'll be going to this one, so we'll be starting in
Definitely
3,
Wobbleman.
2, 1. Let's begin. Jesus Christ, some of you are fiends.
I know that hand anywhere.
I will give Hikari. You're fine with your answer. I'm not gonna. Manicist, yours is not. I'm just gonna say that now. Time is up. Next up,
Is that answer good enough, Tomato?
behold, one more thing. Yeah, that's fine, Draco. That's fine. 4.
You got it. First
3,
image.
2, 1. Next image.
Like a fiend.
What could it be?
We were there during the RR Bucks.
This card was married to me. With ancient forces.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next image.
Used it in AF.
Nah. Why wouldn't you?
WTF?
Hoeft dit iets heiketat long?
It's an engine.
Ik that.
Oi.
Die Schulknuff ist Kat.
3, 2, 1.
Die Haarbleit
Right,
ist
last
Kat.
image.
Which card number is this?
We are on 13.
13.
Oh,
Yes,
alright.
Sota, you are completely fine.
Go.
11-13, and all cards were first image guesses, Pog.
Alright. Next up, we'll be going on to card 14. We'll be starting in 3, 2, 1. Here's your card. What card could this be? Very shiny.
The lie.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next image.
Words of Blinding Light.
3, 2, 1. Next image.
It's another engine.
Svo mani in dine stod i tomato. I bleiet it in SRM.
Just all engines. That's all we are today. We're all gas. 4.
Got it
3.
in third image.
Yes,
2,
Seahorse Carrier is the
1.
next one.
Next image.
Or starre
Week
Plaque.
3, and my eyes have failed me.
Sports dragons would be funny. Potentially. They might be on
I
it.
got it now, just saying.
Unhappy Manarchist is failing.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
I an
2,
dieser Pointet Hickory.
1. Next image.
Du bleitat Kat.
I'm hard of
It's
hearing,
because it was
so
in the
any
same box
noise-based
as
ones,
worms.
and also
I
FYI.
know.
But she used it last ep.
2, 1. And that is going to be the end of that.
Yeah.
Just double checking everything real quick.
Though.
Right, last one of this round. We'll be starting the next one in 3, 2, 1. Here's your image.
WTF?
I will say as well that all of these initial images are all the same amount of zoom on every single card. So it's not like I've really picked on you and zoomed really far in on some of these. That's it for the first one. Next image. 4, 3, 2, 1. Next image.
Remember on the field, guys.
Bro,
Just gonna vibe back to the music real quick. Duel Links has a really good soundtrack. 4, 3,
So cringe
2,
Tomato.
1.
The second he said DLM art threw me off course, now I'm second guessing if alt arts.
I Ansat.
This card has an alt art BTW.
I Tas.
2, 1, and your final image.
Dan.
Who actually?
MMM might be Dark Hole.
Alala.
Doctonum forme vue.
This card is at same
That's the
limitation
auto
as
win
Aim
card.
Eagle.
There are a couple of people that still
Yeah,
haven't got
I
it.
got this one so wrong.
Rat ist Automil
I
Kat.
guessed
get your
Vortex
answers
Shooter
in.
at first because Blue Elmau.
Honestly, the red is the most recognizable.
I Confusit It Bit Viewers Screen.
we'll be going to give out our prizes for these ones. So the first one was Draco the Tiny. And, maybe surprising, maybe not, the fastest person was Draco. So Draco will be receiving a bundle,
No.
which is the Royal Rebels bundle.
This is rigged to low.
Let's just double check. He doesn't already have a bundle this week.
Yeah, I
He does
typed
not.
that before
That's
you
actually
finished
perfect.
saying.
I mean, I'm literally going by what the bot is telling me. The bot is telling me Draco was first. So next up, it was card 12, which was Elemental Hero Burst Inatrix. And the fastest was Parko. So Parko will be receiving King's Majesty. Now, obviously, there's only one card available for this. So Parko will only be getting one copy of this. But a very powerful trap card, does require a little bit of an engine. So next up, we have card 13, which was Crawling Torso. And the fastest, once again, was Parko. So Parko will be receiving a bundle. Now, Parko already has a bundle. So Parko, you have a decision to make. Would you like to either keep your current Clear Ice bundle, or Clear Ice, your Ancient Forces bundle, or would you like to exchange it for the Dark Arts of Celerity bundle? It's a shame you have to leave, Sota, but we'll catch you later, buddy.
I need that.
So I will go ahead and post all the cards in this bundle.
Dark Arts of Celebrity.
Ro,
Oh no, Yami Ruler is huge.
I Antyrgaven.
I think Yamruler is too good.
Are you locking that in then? He's thinking. He's doing a big think.
I will take it.
Okay, he's taking the Dark Arts of Celerity bundle. I will be throwing into his section, which means Ancient Forces is going back into the vault. Next up will be card 14, which was Gekka, the Shadow Flower. I can't even remember what her last bit of a name is. Gekka was what we were looking for. So, Gekka, the fastest was Parko again. Parko is somehow just tearing this up. Absolutely. So Parko's next card is quite an interesting one. Parko's reward is 2 copies of Eclipse. The Eclipse spell card.
Ro, I mean not bad.
Mitsubishi Eclipse.
Mitsubishi Eclipse. Alright, so now we're going on to the last prize that we're giving out for this round. And that is going to be for Negate Attack. And the fastest was Sota, who is not here, because Sota unfortunately had to leave a little bit early today, which is a shame. But Sota is going to be receiving the Sevens Axel Road bundle. So that is going to go straight into Sota's pocket, which I'm sure a lot of people are going to be upset about, because they probably wanted this themselves.
Wait,
Yo, Melanisa, look at that.
he counters me.
And that is that
How
done
I fight
for now.
with the plants against all these bundles, bro.
Listen, right? You just have to get some bundles for yourself. That's just how this goes. So, now, for this round, the 4th and final round with the last 5 cards, all points gained will be doubled. So, you really want to try and get as many of these as you can. So I didn't really get through this because I really wanted to speed through this because I knew that Sota had to leave a little bit early. But so far, all of these have been worth 50 points if you got them on your first guess, 40 on the second, 30 on the third, 20 on the fourth, 10 on the last. Now this is doubled. So if you get this right on the first image, you will now be receiving 100 points. So very, very big here. You really want to try and get these as much as you can.
So 500 points.
500 points if you get them all from the first image. So, with that said, I'm now going to start doing the countdown for the first card. We'll do a 5 count just to make sure everyone's completely ready for this. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck. Naturally, these are going to be harder. I'm just going to say as well, if any of you get this from this image, I don't even know what to say, right?
I think I got it.
Right, next up. I'll tell you what, I'll throw in a little... It's not a hint, but I will say no one has got it yet. No one has got the correct answer yet. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next up. That definitely looks like something, but what is that something? some of these joke answers that come in. All right, next image.
Got it.
Who is it?
Ro. I doubted myself. I guess the other card with the moon.
I will say there are literally like 5 cards currently in Duel Links that have a moon in them.
So did Paco.
And the final image.
The other beast one that isn't the rabbit.
Yeah, that's fine, Hikari. That is an acceptable answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, we will be starting in
Man,
3,
I missed the beast engine.
2, 1. What is it? This one's hard to see because it's a similar color to the background. Also, again, if any of you get this on the first guess, like, look at this. This is nothing, right? You should not have any idea what this card is. Already seeing some good guesses, though. 3, 2, 1. Next image. Got some really good guesses. No one has got it yet. I will tell you that. No one has got it yet. Next image. What is this card? There should be enough of this that some of you will start to get it.
Fuck.
3, 2, 1. Next image.
Wohnraum.
I'm in me mum's car.
I'm so slow.
Paco Paco.
So I have got all the answers. So look who it was. It was him. Who could it be? Who
Blind
could it
guessing
be?
star replacer.
So next up, card 18. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Who is it? What is it? The fact you got that quickly, I really don't.
WTF.
Someone just sent it and went bam, immediately got it. Literally within seconds. Next one. Only one person has it so far. We're seeing some really good guesses.
I just know like 3 cards, so. This is one.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next image. Oh, there's a bit more there. What could it be? Now, Hunter, I'm not sure that's actually a card. But I appreciate the guess. Next up. Who is it? Okay, it was not that card anyway.
Damn.
Okay, everyone has got the correct answer, so I will reveal the final image for it.
Am Nordgrid eine
I just see
Zylanreva
the
Tode.
dude skinny.
Trying to see this in a little screen in the corner of my phone is tough.
Well, unfortunately, that's just how it goes sometimes. Some people get some tricky stuff on the language ones because English isn't their first language. Some people are playing from a phone and have a little tiny screen. That is just the way things go, unfortunately.
Skeptisch Taktik.
Right, card 19. We'll be starting in 3,
I have this on the
2.
big screen.
1. Good luck. Jesus. I will say, people will have to be a little bit more specific with this. But we'll get to that when we get to it. Next image. Next image.
I habe this one.
I can't have on big screen cause it delays.
I was fast genug trug.
Next up.
I mistook it at first.
Look at what I've got to work with. There's some anarchist, baby. You should invest in a TV. I don't know what to tell you.
Excusez my nachest.
Lol.
3, 2, 1. This is the final image. Anyone that hasn't got the
I
answer,
did say the correct card name, I just wasn't specific.
it's fine. Without trying to give stuff away, because obviously I didn't want to give away too much, a lot of people guessed immediately
Yeah, because they have
Harpy
like certain
Lady,
arts kappa.
and I needed anyone that put Harpy Ladies, I was going to give it to. Anyone that put Harpy Ladies, I didn't need a left, right, or middle, so anyone that just had, it was the maximum, did get their initial point, so you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, nice.
So saying Harpy Lady R didn't count, Sag.
Well, it still counts.
Nice, I thought it was the middle at first.
My point was, it's trying to say, I need you to give me more than Harpy Lady, without saying, it's a maximum piece, you don't have to tell me which one it is, right? That was the issue of this one. Alright, and now we will be moving on to the final card of today. So, if everyone's ready.
Yeah, if you say Harpy Lady R, you know it's the max.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to do a countdown from 5, since this is the last one. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's your card. Good luck. This one is intentionally the hardest. This is intentionally meant to be, you're not going to get this one till like image 3, 4, or 5. So if anyone gets this, I'm going to be actually unbelievably impressed and maybe a little bit concerned. Next image. Oh, what is that?
That way.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next image.
I actually don't know.
Again, anyone that has already got this from this, you maybe should be a little bit worried.
Eating a gold eat.
Next up. Alright, final image. What is it? Say what you see.
Spartacus.
Is it finale momento geht ab Bundle?
I'll give you that, Draco. We will be going ahead and giving out some of these prizes. Who's ready for some prizes? Who wants some prizes? So first up, we had the all-seeing white tiger, and the fastest was Pro Manicist. So, Pro Manicist will be receiving
Gut I Anotcode in Uk.
Necroman the Third. Pro Manicist will be receiving 3 copies of Necroman the Third. So I'll go ahead and add that to Pro Manicist.
Anota Enin.
Y'all love your engines. Y'all love your engines so much, I thought we'd give you even more. So next up, card 17 was Paku Paku Chu.
Engine weak.
The fastest to get Paku Paku Chu was Draco Kid, which means Draco Kid will be receiving a bundle. Now, does Draco already have a bundle?
Oh.
Draco does. So Draco, you'll have to make a decision. Draco, do you want to keep your Royal Rebels Heavy Drive bundle? Or would you rather have the Psychic bundle? So I will go ahead and grab everything in the Psychic bundle and chuck it into chat so you can see what is in it.
Give me.
Yeah, you keep RR.
Bruro.
This is the Psychic Drive bundle. So this is everything that's in it. I'll chuck it in chat as well so people can see. Draco, I'm just going to hard confirm. You want to keep your Royal Rebels, yeah? Yes, I keep them. Okay, so that means that they will be going into the vault. Into the vault they go.
No Parko.
Yes.
Alright, who was next? It was card 18, which was Royal Rebels Phaser, and Hikari got this, again, within like 3 seconds. Like, legit. She saw the little orange spotlight
2 cards.
and was like, yeah, I know what that is. So, card 18, Hikari will be receiving the clone. So if anyone remembers this from week 1, Hikari, you will be able to take any card that anyone else has gotten that is not from a bundle. And this does extend to cards from the other weeks as well. So any card that is not part of a bundle that was given out this week, or I guess week 1, because no individual cards were given out in week 2, you have the choice to copy one of them. So you have to spend that as and when. You can wait until later on, it's completely fine. You can wait until after the episode if you want to decide what you want to clone. It is completely up to you. Next up, card 19 was Harpy Lady's Sisters. This was specifically the right piece? I think it was the right piece. It was the right piece. But it doesn't matter. Harpy Lady's Sisters is what we were looking for. And the fastest was Hunter. So, Hunter will be receiving Speedy Performer.
Hunter.
So 3 copies of Speedy Performer will be given to Hunter. And then last but not least, we have our final card, which was Oppressed Ants. And once again, Hunter got this extremely quickly, which was very interesting. Because again, I don't know how you saw the top of that tower and a bunch of brown smudge and went, ants.
Gut,
I know
notiert
exactly
gesagt.
what that is. But Hunter did. Hunter knew somehow. So Hunter will be receiving a bundle. This is the Full Metal Fist bundle. So I'll be going ahead and adding that. Hunter, I do not believe, has received a bundle yet. Let me
Ro
just double
got
check that.
shafted.
Hunter has. He's already got the
Metal
Bubble
Fist
Error
bundle.
bundle. So Hunter, you will have to make a choice. It is the Strike Dragon emblem.
Du kult geht Dragias.
The emblem is tough. Metagears is so mid. You could get Dragius. Ooh, a lot of different comments floating in.
I mean,
keep
true,
Seahorse
but you
Carrier,
likely
no
aren't
thanks.
doing so well this week.
So Hunter, just to absolutely triple confirm, you want to keep the Aqua bundle.
Yes.
Okay, so you will be keeping your Aqua bundle, which is a bit of a shame, because that means you don't actually get anything for this, when you unbelievably blew everyone out of the water with how quickly you got this one. But that is the name of the game. So, what that does now mean is, I have to work out who is getting first dibs on the remaining bundles. So I will tally this up. This should not take me too long.
Not me.
Who doesn't
I
have a
want to switch
bundle?
off Yami.
We have Whistling Bird doesn't have one.
Soda Legit counters me.
Milanesso,
Me.
Hikari. Okay. So I only have to tally up them.
Because I know 3 cards.
You couldn't make this easy, could you? The
Okay,
first
but we have to play
tiebreaker
later.
has already caused an issue. So now I have to go to the second tiebreaker.
Insulting Draco?
Hel us morator mato. Between wo?
Okay, so
That is the tiebreaker.
the tiebreaker was who got the most fastest answers correct, because it was easier than trying to keep track of everyone's individual points all at once. So, what that means is the winner is going to be Milanesso. So Milanesso, you will get first dibs
Tat is not gut for me.
on 3 of these bundles. So Full Metal Fist bundle, Psychic Drive bundle, and Ancient Forces bundle. If you are on the spreadsheet, they are all listed there. If you need me to, I can post them into the chat, but they are all on the spreadsheet.
Bro, I should have kept Ancient Forces.
I will say now that the second place on the tiebreaker is going to be Hikari. So Hikari, start thinking about which one you're going to want as well.
He said
And-
Psychic Bundle.
Whistling Bird, you're getting whatever. Okay, so that is Psychic for
Die andere
Milanesso.
sagt,
Sage.
So Hikari, Ancient Forces or Full Metal Fist. Bearing in mind one of these comes with an emblem, the other one does not.
I swear if Psychic does well, I will cry.
Just a sec.
I think giving out the prizes has taken possibly more time than the actual the actual game itself. But this is something we can't really predict.
Viking Evil Fullmetal Cuckoo.
Not gonna lie, this was fun. It's funny how when you do a lot better, Parko, suddenly you really enjoy it a lot more. It's weird that.
I me ein Lu have to give us time to think tomato.
I understand that,
I
bud.
mean, the replay
I understand
wasn't
that.
fun because I
Um,
didn't save my replay.
The Metagears, I believe, in the star. Okay, so Hikari will be taking Full Metal Fist bundle, which does leave Whistling Bird with the Ancient Forces bundle.
Wer ancient ach is for
Bro
me.
believes in the Star Dragon.
Doesn't have to right
Robi
now,
geht
obviously.
Lukas in the
Probably
General Pool
phased out
Tomato.
soon though.
Do we get a new cards in the pool? Yes! Thank you for reminding me. I was going to show these at the start, but again, we were trying to speed through because we could get through it before Sota had to leave. But you will be receiving some new cards as well. These are your cards. Let me get rid of the episode logo. So these cards will all be added to the
This
joint
might
pool.
change my deck.
I will go ahead and add them
That
all
are many
now.
cards.
Yeah, so there's so many here because we're getting some back row hate. That is why there are so many cards. A lot of these is just back row hate. As well as the limit and restricted list is also getting a slight update. And we will now have limit 2, all of the back row hate. So once again, this is going to be Hunter playing the Red Eyes Aqua Pile. So the issue with the Red Eye skill is you are required to play 7 boss monsters, 7 high-level monsters. And level 7 monsters can't attack, I believe, on the turn that you use the Red Eye skill, which means you don't really want to play level 7 monsters with it. Now, D and Keto, perfect for this, because it's level 8. But a lot of Hunter's other cards, unfortunately, are not. All clear Ice Dragon can be boosted up to that 2600, which is going to be enough to clear over this Red Eyes. We are going to get in for some more damage, and we even summon, what's this, the Alpha Burn Drake? Yeah, Alpha Burn Drake is going to get in for 600 damage as well. We're going to summon out the Luminous Parrot, activate the effect, change Clear Ice into a Light type, tribute 2 monsters, and summon out the Darkness Crested Hawk, which again is a level 7, which is not great because it kind of conflicts with the deck a little bit. Or is it Dragon's card attack? I always forget exactly the wording on the Red Eye skill. Ancient Arise Dragon does come down, boosts its attack. Counter Pigeons is going to reduce the damage we take, but the Ancient Arise Dragon does boost its attack so high it does not matter. Ancient Arise Dragon is going to use its effect again, but without any piercing or any way to change battle positions, it is not going to matter all that much. We are going to tribute to summon out the Clear Ice Dragon. There is Pierce! Oh no, if any of these monsters have low defense and we do not have any back row to protect ourselves, this could be the end of the game. Let's see what Hunter's got for us. Oh, it was a 0 defense monster, so that's going to be Whistling Bird winning 2-0. So, unfortunate Hunter, but good job Whistling Bird. Let's see how this game is going. So once again, this is going to be the Light Machine pile versus the Royal Rebel pile. Let's see what happens. So we're going to set, we are going to tribute to summon the Royal Rebel's Growl. We'll summon out the Sports Dragon Striker, set a card, tribute it for a second copy of Growl. Thunderspark is going to come in and reduce the damage we take, which could be very important. Also, by using those traps, we do make room in case we do draw a lot more spell traps. Ultimate Bond is going to come down. We are going to reveal the Gold Rush, put it back, grab the Aim Eagle. We are going to set 2, tribute them both to summon out the Gold Rush, activate Gold Rush's effect, which will add back Imaginary Actor. We're then going to special summon the Tough Striker. We'll use the Barrier to reduce the damage that we take and put a card back into our deck. Draco is now going to be summoning out Mammoth Graveyard. Okay, interesting. We are going to be tributing for the Rocker. We're going to add the Growl back to hand. We can summon Growl. Growl's effect reduces the attack of Milanesso's monster. We're going to use our Combat Trick to reduce the damage that we take. Milanesso's going to set 2. He's then going to tribute summon out Gold Rush. We're going to activate Pierce. Swing over the defense position monster. We were trying to get in for a ridiculously huge amount of damage, but it was a 1400 defense monster. Pierce is going to come down. We are going to swing over. That is so much damage. Pierce really is putting in work. Draco, with only 900 life points remaining, is going to summon out the Palace Gargoyle, activate the skill. We are going to boost its level up, summon out the Growl from hand, activate Growl's effect, reduce the attack. The Barrier is going to come down, reducing the damage that we take. But this is only an 1800 monster. This is 700 damage on the board already. We are going to be activating the Barrier to reduce the damage that we take, which is going to leave us with 600 life points. And we will use Tough Striker to clear another defense position monster. We're going to tribute for Rocker. Rocker's effect is going to get back Growl. We can tribute Growl to summon out Rocker. This is going to trigger Spiral Geyser, which is going to put Draco down to 200 life points. Rocker is going to grab back Growl once again. We're going to tribute it to summon out the Growl. Now remember, we can't attack directly, but that's probably not going to matter for this game specifically. This is huge! That is actually ridiculous. We tribute summon the Royal Rebels Heavy Metal. Because it's a tie for the lowest level on our opponent's board, we can choose which one we pop. So we pop the 2500 one, putting our attack up to 5000 and attack over the 0 attack Tough Striker for 5000 damage. Now, Milanesso did have a 500 combat trick, but it was not enough. That was actually insane. That was such a good play from Draco. Really, really, really well played. And almost died to Geyser Burn. So using the combat trick the turn before was actually very, very insightful from Draco. If he was specifically playing around Geyser, that's actually insane. Manicist versus Hikari. So let's jump in and see how it's going. Now remember, these two are fighting for the top spot. So Manicist starts out with a single tribute defense monster. It's pretty obvious what it's going to be. There it is, the Gravity Press. Stockbuster is a bit of a weird card. We are going to summon out the Dragonic Slayer. We'll then tribute out for a Gravity Press. We can use the skill to boost both of our cards up. We can pop our opponent's back row twice, and this is the strength of the Dragonic Resonance deck. Having so much back row hate did make this deck a bit of a menace back in the day. Hikari is going to use life point gain. We are going to summon out Slugger, use its effect and grab picture, tribute both to summon out the Metageus. Once again, we don't have the ability to activate its effect, but its effect is less useful than it would have been. against other decks that had actual 1500 attackers, that would have been a lot stronger. But in this deck, you can attack over everything anyway. So you're just getting double attack out of it, really. So Hikari does have 2 bodies on the field, 5 cards in hand. The board that Manicist has is not really that strong, so this shouldn't be too hard to break. We are going to tribute out the Stockbuster Dragon. Stockbuster itself, not a particularly great card, so if your opponent has 5 or more cards on the field, we send a card from our hand to the graveyard. All face at level 7 or lower monsters, and your opponent's field lose 1500 attack. So this can be really good, especially at this early stage. So like, this is probably the best this card's ever going to have been, but it can be a bit awkward. Your opponent does have to have 5 cards, which is awkward at the very least. So we are going to be attacking over Manicist's final monster, and then we will be getting a direct attack for 1500 with the Dragorite. 2 cards in the back row, so just like Hikari, we have 7 cards to work with. We are going to summon out the Sports Dragon Slugger, activate Slugger, bring back Pitcher. I'll have to read that message in depth later, Hunter. There's too much word there, I'll have to go into the chat. So we are going to activate the effect of Piercing Dragon Bunker Strike, which does let us draw cards equal to the number of monsters in your opponent's field, then place cards from your hand equal to the number of cards drawn by this effect on either the top or bottom of your deck. So now Manicist can put 3 cards from his hand on the top or bottom of his deck. Very, very strong. We are choosing the bottom of the deck, which means there's 3 cards we do not want to draw in the next turn. We'll summon out Dragorite. What Paco said is what I typed. Ashe, Ashe. We're going to tribute to summon out the Resonance, or the Resonance skill. We're going to summon out the Slayer. They should have had you cast Rush Worlds. Oh, I wish. That would be so fun. I would even do it for free. But, unfortunately, we do not live in that world. So we are going to use the Dragonic Resonance, boosting both the monsters up to level 11 and 2800 attack points. We are going to be able to clear over both of these monsters. We're deciding if we want to get rid of the big monster or get in for more damage. We do choose to get rid of the bigger monster. Stockbuster does go to the graveyard. So Hikari is going to be drawing 3 cards, up to 5 in hand, 1 on board, 6 cards to work with. But this board is a little bit scary. 2 2300 attackers might not look like much, but with 2 back row, if they're both combat tricks, that could be a little bit scary. Hikari sets a back row. When you do that as your first play, that's usually not a good sign. Konami, you heard that. I would clear the boss. Yeah, I think I would as well, but like, there are some situations where I think getting in more damage could be better, especially if you're in a losing position, right? And it's like the only chance I have is to just get chip damage in where I could. We're going to tribute to summon out the Steel Strike Dragon Metageus. We're going to set another monster in defense position, which means once again, Metageus effect is not being used, which is a blessing and a curse. On one hand, it means we're not bricking on high levels. On the other hand, it means Metageus is a 2500 vanilla, which is not great. Especially since we don't have the skill. But I suppose the skill would fix the issue. It's awkward. I mean, Resonance wins versus stalling. Very true. Resonance does tend to pick boards apart, but it doesn't tend to get in a lot of damage. That's kind of the weakness, right? We are going to clear the Slayer. Something that does have to be answered, otherwise we just lose our back row every single turn. Let's see what Manicist has. Now again, don't forget, although Metageus is a much more modern card, this card came out a lot later than the Dragonic Resonance cards. Dragonic Resonance is a deck that was very, very strong for a very, very long time. This was arguably one of the strongest decks when the game first came out. It arguably kept coming back into the meta just every now and then, just show up again as like a tier 2 or tier 3 deck. This deck was around for so long. So it definitely should not be underestimated. On the other hand, Hikari is not using the skill that does empower the Metageus. That is one thing to take note of. We activate the Dragonic Resonance. We boost the attack of the Bunker Strike. So we can attack over for 1300 damage, or we can clear the boss. We are going to clear the boss. That's only 300 damage in, but that now does mean leaving a 1500 face up on the field is going to be very, very scary, because now we can put that... I guess it's still going to be left alive on 100 life, right? So... Ugh. Alright, Hikari, once again, 7 cards to work with. Dragon's Inferno. We are going to have to blindly hit something. We do hit Dragonic Pressure, which is a game ender, so hitting that's probably very, very good. The Dragon's Return, we could put 3 cards back into our deck and then draw 1 card. And that card could be anything. So we put Metageus, and a Sports Dragon back. Now that Sports Dragon is not going to do us too much good if we draw it now. Set a back row. Set another back row. So Manicust's key way to get damage in is obviously going to be Pierce, Stop Defense, and he does have the Dragonic Resonance. So stalling against Manicust's pool can be a bit scary just in general. There's a lot that Manicust has to get damage in, but if we don't have any other option, we don't have any other option. We tribute 2 and summon out the Metageus, but now we have to worry about our opponent's back row. 2 back row, and we only have a 200 attack point lead here. Ooh, so we are going to attack over the Dragon Bat. We were testing to see if there was a delay. Looks like we worked out there wasn't a delay, so we did get to attack safely into the Bunker Strike. Very, very clever play from Hikari. So we'll be drawing 4 cards off the top. So Manicust has probably has a Dragonic Pressure. So now it's probably going to come down to what Hikari's back row is. I would expect a Sports Dragon to come out. Then, tribute both, get out a boss, or we could do what he did at the end of the last game, which is summon out a level 5 or 6 dragon, summon out another one, use Resonance, boost them both up so they can attack over the Sports Dragon restriction. We are going to summon out Slayer. We can't use Slayer's effect, because we need another high-level dragon on our field. But what could Hikari have to live this? It would have to be exactly Phantom Bind. And there is no Phantom Bind, so that is going to be Hikari taking an L. So that should be one of each. The Guard, yes, the Guard would have been absolutely fantastic, but the question is, are either of the players playing the Guard? Alright, Parko versus Sota. So Parko did just get the Dark Arts of Celerity skill, whereas Sota has just won himself the Seven's Axel Road, which means this should be quite an interesting matchup. Now, historically, Seven's Axel Road has actually been a bit of a counter pick to the Yami Ruler deck and the Celerity, and that's just because you can use Seven's Road Witch to bypass the Yami lock, and we just basically get to have just a ton of damage. Torna is a really good way to get through defense position monsters, and just like that, we have already swarmed the board with 3 decently attacked monsters, and we can use Torna to change his monsters into attack position to get at Parko's life points. Parko's going to use the Dark Arts of Celerity with the Kime Ruler attack over the Seven's Road Magician. Because of the skill, we can boost our spellcasters up to 24, but we cannot get over 25 as is. We're going to use the Recovery Force to put 3 cards back into the deck and draw a card. Seven's Road Witch is going to summon out the Seven's Road Magician again, get in for a massive amount of damage. Phantom Bind will reduce the damage, but it will not be enough, and Sota is going to take the game. So good job, Sota. Again, we did think this was going to happen because spellcasters do always have a massive advantage against the warriors. But that is going to be it for
Even
today.
Bestacrus.
I love that deck. But we are going to be ending things
Even
here. We have gone
Bestacrus.
15 minutes over. Unfortunately, that's just how it's going.
Goodbye, you fool.
But
Bye-bye, chat.
again, thank you all for watching. Thank all the rivals for playing. I've had a
night.
great time. I hope you guys had a great time. And we'll see you next time.